Imagine a place where rivers breathe life into the land, only to snatch it back without warning. This is the world of floodplains, a story of abundance and ruin, written in silt and water. For thousands of years, these fertile plains have nurtured empires, but today, they're battlegrounds between human ambition and nature's might. Let's walk this tightrope together. Every floodplain begins with a river's journey. Up in the mountains, the river is a wild sculptor, carving rocks into sand. But as it reaches the lower course, it grows tired. Its energy wanes and it begins to spread out, like a traveler resting on a valley floor. Here, the river does something magical. Every flood spills its load of silt and clay, painting the land with a layer of fertile soil. Over centuries, this gift builds vast plains, thick, rich, and begging to be farmed. The Nile's floodplain didn't just feed Egypt, it birthed a civilization. Here the river does something magical. Every flood spills its load of silt and clay, painting the land with a layer of fertile soil. Over centuries, this gift builds vast plains, thick, rich, and begging to be farmed. The Nile's floodplain didn't just feed Egypt, it birthed a civilization. Humans have always flocked to floodplains. Why? Because beneath their soil lies a promise: grow here and you'll never hunger. Ancient Egyptians called the Nile's floods the gift of the gods. Today, the Mississippi's floodplain grows nearly all of America's soybeans. Cities like New Orleans and Paris rise where rivers once roamed free. But this promise has a price. When the river wakes in rage, it drowns the very lands it nourished. In 2022, Pakistan's floods swallowed villages, displacing millions. The same soil that grows rice can choke a child's lungs with mud. And when we fight back, building dams, levees, and concrete walls, we often make things worse. New Orleans sinks deeper every year, trapped by its own defenses. The river always wins, but we keep trying. Yet floodplains aren't just human drama. They're sanctuaries. In Brazil's Pantanal, the world's largest wetland, caimans bask and jaguars stalk prey through flooded forests. These plains are Earth's lungs, trapping carbon and sheltering life found nowhere else. But poison seeps into this paradise. Factories dump chemicals, turning rivers into frothy graves. In Delhi, the Yamuna's floodplain is a bubbling hellscape, a symbol of what happens when we take without giving back. We forget. Floodplains aren't just for us, they're alive. And when we harm them, we unravel ecosystems that took millennia to weave. Take the Mississippi, a river that built a nation. Its mud grows crops worth billions, but its floods drown towns. We've straitjacketed it with levees, thinking we could outsmart nature. Now, the land sinks, storms strengthen, and the river hungers for escape. Or Bangladesh, where the Ganges and Brahmaputra clash. Their floodplain feeds 170 million people, but rising seas could drown a quarter of the country by 2100. Imagine, a nation drowning in the same waters that sustain it. After the flood comes the reckoning. Rivers retreat, leaving behind natural levees, ridges of sediment that shape their next act. But can these silent walls protect us? Or will they deepen the divide between land and water? Next time, we'll unravel nature's DIY flood barriers and why they're both a lifeline and a lie. Don't miss it.